In a world where kids watch too much TV, a commercial came out about a book simply known as Stormbreaker. At the beginning of the book, a kid named Alex Ryder was having a normal day. He went to high school, came home to his nice babysitter Jack, and his uncle was on one of his long trips. But what he didn't know was that his life was about to change. That very day, his uncle, Ian Ryder, died in a car crash. His funeral service was short, and not a lot of people came. They say he died because he didn't wear his seatbelt, which was weird because he would not go anywhere without buckling it. Alex decided to investigate. First, he went to the junkyard, and then it hit him. He saw the car. It was in great condition, but it had bullet holes in it. When he got close to the car, two big men came, so he hid. Sadly, he hid in the car. Suddenly, the car was getting crushed. Luckily, he got out just in time, but one of the goons saw him, so he did some kung fu action. After that, he went home to get some sleep. The next morning, the bank called asking if Alex could come and pick up some of his uncle's documents. He went that afternoon. When Alex got to the bank, there weren't a lot of people there. A couple of minutes of him being there, two people came up to him. One was a bald old man named Alan Blunt, who was the bank's president. The other was a young woman named Mrs. Jones, who was his assistant. They told Alex to come up to the top floor with them. After walking down the hall, Alex noticed a door that had his uncle's name on it. Before Alex said anything, Mr. Blunt said, "It's locked," so he did not try to open it. Once they got into Mr. Blunt's office, Mr. Blunt said, "Oh, sorry, my assistant and I have to go and get the files downstairs. It should only take a few minutes." After they left, Alex quickly left the room. No one was guarding him, so he ran to the door with his uncle's name on it. It was locked, like they said. So he ran back to Mr. Blunt's office. The only way to get into his uncle's office was to climb out the window onto a very small ledge and walk along the outside of the building. The bad thing was that he was very high up. If he fell, he would certainly die. He still tried, and after much effort, he finally got to his uncle's office window. To his surprise, it was unlocked. After he got into the office, he started looking around. The first document he found was labeled Stormbreaker. Then he heard something. The door was opening. Alex Ryder is an average high school student with blonde hair who lives in England. Ian Ryder, Alex's uncle, is a brown-haired banker who travels the world. Jack is a red-haired girl who lives with Alex and Ian in England. She is Alex's babysitter. Alan Blunt is a bald old man who is president of the Royal General Bank. He's Ian's boss. Mrs. Jones is a black-haired lady who is Alan Blunt's assistant at the bank.